Let's get started. Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Wynn. I want to thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, we're going to go over online marketing for doctors and professionals, and we're going to focus on directory listings because directory listings is very valuable real estate. And we've been doing this for doctors all year and getting tremendous results. Here's one of the very first doctors' directories we did for the Active Center in Hackensack, New Jersey. If you type in Active Center for Health, Hackensack, New Jersey, this is what they're the only ones on the map. And we're going to go over how you can get the same results, how you can get on the first page of Google for your clinic, for your practice, and for yourself. Okay, so what is directory marketing and why should you be paying attention to it? Because directory listings on the big three, Google, Yahoo, and Bing, are very valuable real estate. And for those of you that have listened to me before, you know that 70% of all searches done on your computer, done on iPhones, and done on iPads are done through Google. So really, Google is the #1 directory that you must be on the first page if you want to grow your business and take this very serious. So you want to get this very valuable real estate that's available on Google. And the reason why is because they let you add videos, pictures, they take reviews, which are very important for you to stay on the top listing and on the top results. And you could also put coupons for either your products or your services. You can also add your products that you sell. You can set up links so you can sell more vitamins, nutrients, or whatever it is that you actually sell. Also, you can put a link directly to your website, which means that if you're on the first page of Google for a directory listing, you can send more traffic to your website. And for those of you online that don't have a website, because I know there's a few, don't worry about it. This can actually act as your website if you don't have a website because of all the things that I mentioned above: videos, pictures, reviews, coupons. So you can really make this your website. Let's go back here. And there are hundreds of different directory listings, and specifically in the medical field, there are companies out there that offer a lot of free listings. You also want to be on the listings for the cell phones because cell phone usage and searching on cell phone is just expanding and expanding every day. So you want to be on the 411 listings, OnStar, so when people are driving in their cars, whatever it is, you want to be found. All those directory listings are very valuable. And the cool thing is, unlike the Yellow Pages, who used to charge you hundreds of dollars per month, year after year, a lot of this stuff is a one-time set it and forget it. Now for Google, we're going to go over why you shouldn't set it and forget it. But for many of these, once you get your names in these directories, it will be very valuable for your name to show up in your local city and town. So there are 3 ways that you can go on to Google page 1. We went on this before, so let's go over to 3. On the top here and on the right hand side under the map is PPC, or pay-per-click. This is what makes Google Google. Even if you don't have a website, even if you don't have any rankings for your website, you can be found on the first page of Google by paying for your keywords. And we've done webinars on that. And if you want more information, just give us a call or shoot me an email. But what we're talking about tonight is Google Places, which are these red little dots here, A, B, and C, because those directly link to the map on the right-hand side. And sometimes there are 3, sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 7 Google or listings that show up. What we want to do is help you focus so you show up on the first 3, 5, 7. You definitely want to show up on the first 10 because otherwise you're on the second page and 70% of the people never leave the first page. Lastly, of the 3 different ways to get found on the first page of Google is through organic website SEO. And once again, we have done webinars on that. If you want more information on that, we will be glad to send that to you. So here's a Google listing for one of our doctors in a Yahoo local listing. And I want you to show you how nice this looks. Here's a great photo of the doctor. There's one review here, and then there's a map to how to find the doctor's office. So you can see when people are on their smartphones, iPads, this is a great way for them to see what's going on. They see that we have the image of the doctor, and then people can decide whether or not they want to call, and they can call right from their smartphones or from their computers. And here's the same doctor under a Google listing. Now, she didn't have any videos, so we don't have any videos loaded, but you can see that there's two reviews that are actually listed right in here, and we have the company logo. And we have the link to the doctor's primary website. And there's actually a picture of the building, which is a little faded because of the sun. But this is the most valuable real estate that you want. You want to get your Google pimped out. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that later at the end of this webinar. So here you go. Here's the doctor. If you typed in Anti-Aging Medicine Georgia, because that is her specialty, you could see that there's pay-per-click right here. There's actually organic above the Google directory, and then on the same page, page 1, there are the top 3, and our doctor shows up as C, or where the green arrows are pointing. So the doctor shows up in some very valuable real estate. The people that are showing up above her have all paid somebody, either their web marketing companies to get them to show in the organic listings, or they're paying for the Google listings. And that's a per click service. So you could see down here that we got some great results with this doctor on Google. What's also great about when you get into the Google places is that they give you the information for how many times, how many impressions that people have come and typed in that information or similar information, and that they've shown that map to eyes. And then they also show how many actions have taken place. So in this case, there were 32 actions in a month, and people asked for driving instructions, or they clicked on more information on the maps. And then also it gives you very valuable keyword information and demographics. So they tell you down here where I'm circling, they tell you the zip codes where most of the people were searching from, which means that if you are also doing other forms of marketing, you can use that to help you do your direct mail, or if you're using local newspapers. And then right above it again, they tell you the keywords that were used when people were searching. So this is very valuable information to help you with all of your marketing for years to come. Here's another result, great result we got for a doctor in Florida. And this is the Genesis Health Institute, number B here. If you put in hormone replacement therapy, now hormone replacement therapy is a very valuable keyword. It costs something like $5 per click if you want to use pay-per-click, especially in a very competitive area like South Florida. So in this particular doctor, we got them the B, or the second listing, and you can see that's very valuable. Here is their Google Analytics, so we gave them their report so they can share that with their marketing directors. And then here is a weight loss doctor in Windsor, Canada. Now, on this particular listing, I want to show you something, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're in the 7th place on this listing. And it's so important that with Google, you don't just set it and forget it. You have to get your patients to add reviews. And it's very simple if you just get into a habit, or somebody in your office gets into a habit of sharing this with them. So let's go to the internet so I could show you what's happening. I typed in weight loss Windsor, Canada, because that was the listing that I showed you. Those were the results from a couple of months ago. And we try to encourage the doctors and the clinics to make sure that they get reviews, because the more reviews you get, the better the better results you're going to get in the search engine. So when I come here today, that clinic is not showing up. So we're going to go to the maps search, and we're going to see on page 1 that that clinic is not on the first page, and we don't like that because we always want to be on the first page. So we go to the second page, and voila, there is our doctor, hidden way down on the second page. Now, the reason why I believe that they're not showing up on the first page, because look at all the information that's on here. We have pictures, we have videos. Check out this video. So we can take those videos that were made for the doctors and put them on here. So what this doctor needs to do is he needs to get more reviews from his patients when they're in the clinic, because the more reviews that he gets, it will help push up him to the first page. So this is why you can't set it and forget it. And this is not something that you have to pay for. It's just a good business practice. It's like getting referrals and putting them in the way people used to put referrals in a book or hang them up in the office and put them in a frame. It's the same thing, but even more important than ever, because it helps you maintain this high listing that you want when people are searching for you. So the question I have for you is, do you have a marketing plan? And if you don't have a marketing plan, why? If you don't have a marketing plan, there's no better time than now to get started creating a marketing plan. We're heading into the fourth quarter. Well, we're 1 month almost done with the fourth quarter, and we're heading into the new year. And you should be putting together a budget and deciding who will help implement your marketing plan for 2012. You need to automate your marketing, such as email services, client endorsements online, patient lead generation, and the ability to sell more products online. So here are the action steps that we recommend for you. Number 1, claim the valuable online real estate. You can do all of this yourself for free. Believe it or not. No yellow pages trying to get $300, $400, $500 a month out of you. We can also do this for you, and I'll send you an email that will give you a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous value for you to get this done right away, and you can start showing up in the next 15 days. You should be adding fresh content to your directory or to your blog. You need to sign up for the big 3 and all the other directory services, especially the Yelps, the city searches, the medical directories like wellness.com and vitals.com, etc., etc. So hopefully I gave you some information. If you have any questions, you want a free marketing review, give us a call at the office. I'll be happy to show you how you can get started on this right away. We work with all budgets. And I thank you for your time this evening. I hope you found this information valuable. I did record this, so I will be sending you a link so you can share this with your marketing director or anybody else in your office. Have a good night.